Katie Price has labeled her ex-fiancé Kris Boyson a fame-hungry wannabe twat after he shared a public message of support for her son Harvey on Instagram. A day earlier, the 31-year-old trainer, who was recently accused of messaging the 41-year-old model when he first started dating Bianca Gascoigne, had uploaded a message about putting their past behind him in support of her eldest son Harvey. However, Katie has slammed her former partner's cheap gesture as she claimed he hadn't reached out to her family privately before he decided to take to social media. Kris' original post read, "No matter what happens in the past, I wish my little mate a speedy recovery." He added Harvey's initials, HP, and a heart emoji. Screenshotting his message, Katie fumed, "Kris Boyson, this is such a cheap way of wanting press off the back of my son being in intensive care. You could have messaged privately to me or my family and still haven't. You didn't care if my kids had a mum or not due to your actions 4 months ago, so go do one, you fame-hungry, wannabe twat." A spokesperson for Katie said, "Katie is deeply upset over Kris Boyson Instagram. Sources allege the mother of 5 believes the fitness enthusiast used Harvey in order to look good in front of fans." The Sun source said, "Katie hasn't heard from Kris and neither have her friends or family. If he really cared, he'd contact her in private to ask about Harvey and send his well wishes that way. Instead, he put on Instagram, she thinks he's doing it to look good in front of fans. She's fuming he'd use her son in this way." Social media influencer Kris previously praised 18-year-old Harvey for having a heart of gold and helped him embark on a life-saving weight loss program in June 2018. Kris and Katie enjoyed a whirlwind romance, even getting engaged last July before their bitter split in November 2019. Kris has since moved on with 33-year-old model Bianca Gascoigne, while Katie is dating 32-year-old Love Island star Carl Woods. Earlier this year, Katie lashed out at Kris's new girlfriend Bianca, and last month she and Kris hit the headlines after she confronted him at his house. Katie was accused of ranting and raving and trying to force her way in, but responded by releasing a video where she is seen calmly asking Kris to tell the truth. However, Kris shared footage of the extensive camera setup recording his house, hinting that he had a different version of events on film. Kris called the police once Katie left, with the pair's relationship remaining on bad terms. Katie's 18-year-old son Harvey was rushed to hospital on Sunday and remains in intensive, while doctors undergo tests. He will be in hospital for at least a week as doctors monitor his condition round the clock. On Tuesday, the mother of 5 thanked fans for their support as she gave an update on brave fighter Harvey's condition. She confirmed her son is still in intensive care. Katie penned, "Hey everyone, thank you again for your messages, means a lot to me. I've left the hospital for the evening and can confirm Harvey is still in intensive care. Despite claims he has not got COVID like reported, his medical condition remains complex. I love him so much, he is so brave and fighter." Her social media post came amid claims she is furious at his absent father, former footballer Dwight Yorke, for failing to reach out to them since he was rushed to hospital on Sunday. According to The Sun, the former Manchester United player has not been in touch with Katie, despite Harvey's much-publicized dash to the hospital. He did, however, call into talk radio to speak about Manchester United's performance against Southampton on Monday night without any mention of his son. Katie and Dwight, 48, dated in 2001 but split before Katie gave birth to Harvey, born in May 2002. It's understood that he has not been involved in his child's life at all, with Katie's eventual husband, now ex, Peter Andre, taking a fatherly role before he and Katie welcomed 2 further children, Junior and Princess, now 15 and 13 respectively.